Hello and welcome to Lovely English Stories. Thank you for stopping by. This story is written for intermediate English learners. Ready? Let's get started. E1 B2 English Story. Living in England. England is part of the United Kingdom, and it's a land filled with bustling cities, quaint villages, and beautiful countryside. Whether you're exploring the vibrant streets of London or enjoying a picnic in the countryside, there's always something exciting to see and do. Around 57 million people live in England. That's a lot of people for quite a small country. The most densely populated areas are London, Birmingham, Manchester, and Leeds. In England, we're lucky to have a diverse culture and history that influences everything from our food to our festivals. Speaking of food, you'll find all sorts of delicious treats here. From traditional fish and chips to homemade cakes and spicy curries, there's something for everyone. If you visit England, you need to try a traditional Sunday roast. School is a big part of life for children in England. School starts at age 5 and finishes at 16. From 16 to around 18 or 19, young adults go to college or study specialist courses. At primary and secondary school, students spend their days learning about subjects like maths, science, history, and English literature. But it's not all about books and lessons. They also get to have fun with their friends during break times and lunch breaks. When school is finished for the day, there's plenty of time for adventures with friends or family. You can explore historic castles, go for hikes in the countryside, or spend a day at the beach building sandcastles and splashing in the sea. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not try some outdoor activities like rock climbing or kayaking in places like Cornwall? Throughout the year, England celebrates lots of fun festivals and events, from colourful carnivals to exciting fireworks displays. There's always something to look forward to. Some favourites are Bonfire Night, Pancake Day, May Bank Holidays, and the long summer break. And let's not forget about Christmas. It's a magical time of the year filled with twinkling lights, festive decorations, and, of course, presents. But it's not all fun and games. Living in England also means taking care of our planet and looking out for others. That's why you'll see lots of people recycling their rubbish. We have lots of bins for different things. Many people also volunteer in their communities and stand up for what they believe in. Of course, living in England isn't without its challenges. Like any place, we have our ups and downs. Not everyone always gets along, and a lot of people are struggling with the cost of living crisis. But we hope it will get better soon. So, there you have it, a glimpse into what it's like to live in England today. It's a place of adventure, history, and lots of possibilities. Now, let's go through some of the vocabulary from this intermediate English story. We'll start with a few advanced words and then we'll move on to the intermediate words. Glimpse. A glimpse is a quick look or a brief view of something. For example, I caught a glimpse of the rainbow before it disappeared behind the clouds. Quaint. Quaint means charmingly old fashioned or picturesque, like pretty old buildings. For example, we stayed in a quaint little cottage. Adventurous. Are you adventurous? Adventurous means eager to take risks or to try new things. For example, she was adventurous. Carnivals. Carnivals are festive events with rides, games, performances. The carnival came to town and we had lots of fun riding and playing games. Communities or community. They are groups of people living in the same area and they share common interests. For example, our local community came together to clean up the park. The cost of living crisis. We hear about this a lot at the moment in the UK. The cost of living crisis is an issue that is ongoing, meaning the cost of basic things are becoming unaffordable. For example, heating, electricity, food, petrol, they're all becoming very expensive. So, for example, families were struggling due to the cost of living crisis. Densely. Densely means closely packed together or crowded. The city centre was densely populated. Diverse. Diverse means having a variety of different people from different cultures, backgrounds, or viewpoints. Our school was diverse with students from all over the world. Primary school. Primary school is a school for children aged 5 to 11. I made lots of friends at primary school. Specialist. So, a specialist can be a person or a place, for example, a school, that has expert knowledge or skills in that specific area. So, a specialist person could be a doctor, or you could have a specialist university, for example, that might be very good at music or art or medicine. The doctor was a specialist in treating rare diseases. Splashing or to splash means making water scatter or spread around by hitting it or falling into it. We spent the afternoon splashing in the pool and cooling off from the heat. Struggling or to struggle means having difficulty or making strenuous, so difficult efforts to do something. She was struggling to carry all the heavy bags home from the grocery store. Throughout. Throughout means in every part or during the whole time of something. For example, we saw beautiful flowers throughout the garden during our walk. Or, the woman next to me was talking throughout the film at the cinema. Treat. Treat is something special that brings pleasure or enjoyment. Everyone likes a treat. For example, ice cream is my favourite treat on a hot summer day. To volunteer. To volunteer is to offer to do something for free without being paid because you want to help people. She decided to volunteer at the animal shelter to help take care of the animals. Challenges. Challenges are difficulties that need to be overcome. For example, learning to ride a bike was one of the challenges I faced when I was younger. Colourful. Colourful means having bright colours or a variety of colours. For example, the market was full of colourful fruits and vegetables. Delicious. If something is delicious, it has a pleasant taste or flavour. For example, the cake was delicious. Festivals or festival. A festival or festivals are celebrations or events that are often held annually and they have a special meaning. For example, a food festival, a music festival, an arts festival. We went to the food festival and ate tasty food. Fireworks. Fireworks are explosive devices used for entertainment, and they produce beautiful, colourful displays in the sky. For example, we watched fireworks light up the sky on bonfire night. Historic. If something is historic, it has great and lasting importance or significance in history. We visited the historic castle and learned about its fascinating past. Plenty. Plenty means a large or sufficient amount or quantity of something. For example, there was plenty of food at the party, so everyone went home happy and full. Possibilities. Possibilities means the potential for something to happen or to be achieved. The future is full of endless possibilities, and anything is possible if you set your mind to it. Recycling, or to recycle. This is the process of collecting and processing materials that would otherwise be thrown away. So in the UK, we recycle cans, bottles, and paper to help protect the environment. Most family homes in the UK will have 3 or 4 different bins to put their various bits of recycling in. Secondary school, sometimes also called high school or grammar school, depending on where you live. This is a school attended by children aged 11 to 16, or if they have a sixth form, it will be for 11 to 18-year-olds. For example, I'm excited to start secondary school next year and meet new friends. Traditional. Traditional means relating to or based on customs, beliefs, or practices that have been handed down from generation to generation. For example, we celebrate Christmas with traditional customs like decorating the tree and exchanging gifts. We hope you enjoyed this lovely English story and the vocabulary explanations. Thank you for stopping by. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Get productive and check out our language learning productivity packs and story PDFs on Etsy. Use code YouTube10 for 10% off. You can find the link in the description box below. See you soon!